Hello and welcome, and thank you for watching. My name's Peter Apostolou, and in this video I'm going to give you 13 reasons why you should learn how to program for a career in IT. So why should you learn how to program? Are you curious about learning to program? Then listen on. Here's 13 reasons why you should consider programming as your future career. Working with computers is financially rewarding, and this can be quite high up there on the list for people deciding to work in this industry. It opens the door to some financially rewarding roles. And just to give you an idea of the estimated salaries from the top tech companies, go and have a look at Microsoft, Amazon and Google, where they actually give an idea of what type of salaries they pay. Have a look at your recruitment consultants for your country, for the rest of the world. Just imagine starting at £25,000 to £30,000 per year as a junior programmer, gaining that experience and then moving on and progressing onto a six-figure income, depending on what type of role you play, what industry you want to work with, and what type of work that you want to do. Number 2, there is a big future in technology. Technology usage is growing all the time, and it has taken the lead during this pandemic. One of the biggest changes we've seen is people working from home and using technology to communicate and collaborate. Well, what comes next? Automatic self-driving cars, robotics, augmented reality, virtual reality. They're all working on it already and have implemented the beginnings of these technologies into our health, educational, e-commerce services, banking services, etc. Whilst many sectors are disappearing due to lockdown restrictions, technology is thriving. Perhaps one of the most bomb-proof sectors to work in right now. The unemployment rate for software developers in the USA stays at a remarkable 1.6% and is similarly low worldwide. You can't get better than that. Number 3, technology is changing and maturing all the time. If you love the thrill of solving complex problems and prefer variety, then tech is for you. There is never a dull moment in this industry. There is the opportunity to stay in one technology if you wish. For example, there are people still programming in COBOL, a language that came into use in the late 50s. However, most people who come into this industry want to keep abreast with the changes and move along and improve their skills. Training in this industry is not a maybe, it's a must. Each organisation handles training needs differently, but most understand their workforce needs time to learn and adjust. So if you like to be in a fast-paced dynamic industry, this is the one to be in. Number 4, diversity of positions in the industry. Microsoft research shows that 100+ million new technology-oriented jobs will be created worldwide in the next 5 years. Software development accounts for most of this forecast. See for yourself. Try going to one of the popular job sites and type in software developer and see how many jobs you can find. There are many different sectors, technologies and working positions that you could choose from. Which language do you want to work with? Have you considered working with databases where you look after the currency of computers, data? How about working on the front end in browsers and websites, management, deployers, security, trainers, business analyst roles and so on? Once you've got the programming basics, there are a multitude of paths that you can explore and choose the one that suits you. Step number 5, have a sought after skill on your CV. Steve Jobs once said of Americans, everybody in this country should learn to program a computer because it teaches you how to think. In Estonia, they say it is so important to the future of the country that all children are being taught how to program from the age of 7 years old. They have seen how many companies currently struggle to find decent programmers. Being able to program demonstrates to any potential employer your ability to comprehend advanced topics, understand abstract concepts, and think in a structured and critical way. So even if you don't become a programmer, it's a very useful thing and skill to have on your CV. Number 6, it's a completely practical skill. You can see results straight away. No wasted years of only learning theory. From the beginning, you will produce working applications. By learning the theory and practice together, You'll code, compile, and see the output on the screen immediately. The more you learn, the more examples you create, the more apps that you build, the bigger your portfolio. So you can show a prospective employer the proof that you can do what you say. And as they say, show me, don't tell me. Number 7, it's enjoyable. Are you a fan of crosswords, jigsaw puzzles, Sudoku? Solving problems is a big part of this career, and an IT professional enjoys fixing logical puzzles with a range of tools. And there's certainly an element of frustration at times. But remember this quote, if you love what you do and you do what you love, you'll never have to work a day in your life. So if you like working with new technology and solving problems, this job's for you. Number 8, write an application. You can bring your ideas and other people's ideas to life by writing and building an application. Once you've understood the ins and outs of writing code, there's nothing stopping you from automating anything you like. The possibilities are infinite, and indeed, recent reports have suggested there's been a record number of download of apps during these lockdown and pandemic times. So you can see there is infinite possibilities for you to use your new skills. Number 9, understand how the software around you works. Software systems are everywhere, in the home, at work, in the media, and so on. How many people truly know and understand these systems and how they work? By getting into programming and this industry, it will open your eyes into how these systems work and the effort that goes into putting them together, and possibly inspire you to create your own. It will help you understand this increasingly technological world around you. Number 10, have the freedom to work in many different ways. Whilst the giants such as Amazon, Google and Microsoft come to mind at the mention of technology, there are many other big users in software such as banking, financial, telecoms, health, education and media sectors, all of which use IT and will have their own in-house IT departments or bring in contractors to do the work for them. But you don't have to just consider the 9-to-5 office job. With your newfound skills, you could be your own boss, a freelancer, a contractor, and maybe even employ other people. Learning in-demand skills allows you the luxury of the freedom to work wherever you want. Number 11, travel the world or work from anywhere. Remote work with other remote teams is becoming the norm. The benefit to you means you can swap the daily commute for a daily adventure. After many years of traveling around the world, I'm ready to spend more time in my own bed and work from home. No longer having to run around and catch planes from here to there and spending hours on the road. For me, it's a dream come true. And if you learn this skill, you have the opportunities to work from wherever you want. In a city, in the country, in any particular country you want to work in. These are the opportunities you have by learning to program. Number 12, the opportunity to learn and keep learning in a fascinating industry. The world of computers has seen so many changes in the 35 plus years that I've been involved in it. The one factor that does stay constant is change and the need for programming languages, even though those have changed and advanced over the years. This industry is awesome in the speed and the way it grows and moves forward. What you'll be doing in 10 years' time will have small resemblance to what you're doing now. You have to keep pace with the changes, but that in itself is the interesting and fun thing. And if you like, that's the icing on the cake. So if you love to learn new things and play with new technology, this is a career for you. Number 13, and finally, you can learn it all online from the comfort of your own home. Based on the experiences I've had as a trainer, I can tell you and confidently say that a college degree is not a necessity to get a job in IT or to be a good IT professional. I know that because I've trained many people from all different backgrounds with all different types of qualifications and experiences, and I have helped them find placements in the industry. There are so many programming courses there online that you can study and learn and develop those skills that you need from the comfort of your own home. So go out there, give it a chance, give it a go, learn some programming, something that could be useful to you in many different ways. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, click on the like button And if you would like to watch more like it with information and help on learning more about computers and IT, click on the subscribe button and the notify button to keep you up to date when our new videos come out. And if you would like to know more, then have a look at our free ebook, 15 Steps to a New Career in IT. Click on the link below for your free download, and I wish you all the best in your new career.